We're recording.
Okay. All right, everyone. We're back after F&M. We went 3-1 with our awesome Bog Witch Brew Bad
Bog Brew Witch.
Bad
Festering
Black.
New.
Whatever it is, it was not the greatest. It was awesome.
Wasn't it the greatest though?
It was the greatest.
It was absolutely the greatest.
The deck, it has 3 weaknesses. Can't beat 4 Voice Resurgences in a game. Can't beat 4 Smiters in a game. Can't beat 3 main deck Phase Shield.
And
Beyond
can't
that,
beat if we can't draw 4th land.
Yeah, 4 lands. I mean, that's really strained with 2 mutilates, whatever. We're not crying. Deck was awesome.
However, we did figure out the best rat in Standard.
The best rat in Standard is what, John?
It is No, it's Mutavault. Mutavault is the best rat in Standard.
The best rat in Standard.
Turns out that you don't even need to activate Pack Rat in order to make it a 3/3 when you have 2 Mutavaults in play. That's a quick clock.
So, John, can you break it down through beatbox? Noticeably, F-A-T.
Oh, I messed it up. I gotta rewind it.
Rewind it, John.
Future shout outs to Futurama.
Shout outs to
anyone who
anyone who gets that noticeably FAT reference.
anyone who gets
that
noticeably FAT rewind.
We need a 7-leaf clover.
Yes, we just
we need a Dunkler clover.
Yancey.
Yancey. It's a great episode of Futurama. Futurama was a great show. Major props to Futurama.
Shout out to Billy West, my hero.
Yes. But on that note, guys, I recently recorded a little thing talking about the passing of Gary Horschel. Great Magic player, great guy. On that note, one of his good friends, Phil Detellis, I don't know if you guys know him. Really good Magic player. If you see him anytime there's a PTQ and he's there, he's always in the top 8. Literally always in the top 8.
Him and Dio always in the top 8.
Yeah, just a great player. So what's going to happen is with the David Adams Theros pre-release release event, Collectors Inn is going to co-sponsor it, and they are also going to make it a Gary Horschel Memorial event. It's going to be a yearly thing. Phil had a great idea. Gary's he acquired some cards throughout the years through drafts, through playing, whatever. And what's going to happen is he's going to be he's making a stamp, like a Pro Tour stamp, a Grand Prix stamp. At least like in memory of Gary or Gary Horschel, rest in peace, things like that. And he's going to be giving away cards at the event. He's going to be doing a lot of feature matches. He'll be handing out lots of good cards, duels. I'm not sure what else. Maybe a piece of power. We don't know. The big thing is, I like the idea. Phil's really trying to make sure we, remember, Magic players who come before us who, our friends are, they're our family. I mean, for all intents and purposes, we come to Magic. We are a big family. We're here for each other. We play together. We spend so much time together. So, when someone leaves, it's important to remember them and to pay tribute. So, Collectors Inn and David Adams are going to work this event, and they're going to be doing a yearly Gary Horschel Memorial Tournament. So,
that's really cool.
I'm really, really happy we can announce that here. That Gary was a good friend of ours. I know we drafted with him a bunch of times.
We drafted
all
with
the time,
every week.
All the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how many times we've hated on Vinny together?
No, Gary never hated on people though.
He
Gary's a good guy.
teased a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just enough.
Yeah.
So on that note, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna make it my huge goal. Phil Detellis will be playing the event with revised white border basics.
Yes.
In Gary's honor, because that was a Gary Horschel calling card. So I'm glad we got to announce that, and hope to see you guys here. Make sure you pre-register. Make sure you guys stop by Collectors. Make sure you stop by David Adams. Let them know you like the idea. You like the big tournaments, and you're going to be out here supporting this. We're going to get a PTQ. We're going to have a great day like we do every F&M. So we're doing that. On top of that, David Adams is going to be in the Beckett price guide. If you guys remember from the 90s, if you collected baseball, basketball cards in the 90s, like the ones we had shown earlier, like the Sean Kemp rookies, things like that. Yeah. Beckett price guide was the way before the internet. All these young kids with their smartphones and so forth. You used to have to go to Beckett price guide, get a price guide, and look up prices on a monthly basis. And Beckett's doing a price guide, a print price guide for collectible cards, gaming cards. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, things like that, Magic, of course. So David Adams is, they'll be in there. I don't know if what they'll be doing, but you can look for them in there. They're taking their marketing big time. On October 1st, they're going to be launching a site you can sell Magic cards. I believe it's getcashformagic.com.
Yes.
You can sell all your stuff you don't need, the singles, whatever. Use to piece out, get pieces to, the last cards you need for your deck. Maybe get a legacy card. Maybe get a piece of power. Who knows? A Black Lotus. Maybe not for most people, but you can build your standard deck, your modern deck, legacy, whatever. They're working on their card supply. They just bought a bunch of stuff at Gen Con, so their case is going to get huge.
Yeah.
And if you guys want, you guys want to be part of that, get some new stuff from there. Refresh your card pool. Come out to F&Ms, things like that. I'm talking a lot. John, if you want to do some wrap-up stuff, things like that, let me know.
Yeah, I mean, we said it before. Big thing we're going to try to push is getting likes on the Facebook page. I know a lot of you guys just either watch the video on Facebook or watch it on YouTube, which is great.
We appreciate the subscribers. We appreciate all the comments,
yes.
too. Shout out to Scott Kernu for all of the
Scott Kernu
comments.
is probably one of our best fans.
He is a Dunkler superstar fan.
Really appreciate that. We're really trying to kind of consolidate it mostly onto Facebook likes so we can kind of get an idea of who's listening, what you guys want, what we can do for you, how we can help, what kind of events you want us to do.
And on top of that, we can also use it to announce more tournaments.
Yeah, we can use it to announce, like, a lot of people ask, are you guys going to be here next week? Well, if you follow us on Facebook, you'll know everything that's going to happen all the time.
On top of that, tell the stores you guys like us. Tell them you want us to podcast at their store.
Absolutely.
Things like that. We're always open to travel, do things like that. We're in talks with GameCore out in Erie to maybe come out and do an event.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. On top of that, too, another big thing is I love traveling to Grand Prix. John does too. Next year. I guess starting in Grand Prix DC, which is Legacy for reference. David Adams will start being at all the Grand Prix in North America.
Yep.
So they'll be out there buying cards, selling cards. Meeting needs you guys have. Maybe the Dunklers will tag along. Maybe do a cast from Grand Prix. That would be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty awesome if we could do a cast at the Grand Prix.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely look at it. If you guys want something like that, let guys at David Adams know. Let Blaine know. Let Bill know.
Yep.
Let people know what we can do for you, because we're out here to help you guys. We're out here to build fun decks. We're out here to have a great time. We're out here for free food and things like that, too.
Yeah, because
we brought Tootsie Rolls, we brought pretzels. People love the Tootsie Rolls.
I threw a Tootsie Roll at some guy. It was awesome. I also threw one, and it got stuck up in the rafters. Couldn't do that again if I tried. But, Blaine looks like Blaine's announcing at the cash. You should probably...
Yeah, it appears as though he's handing out prizes, things like that. So
they're probably going to go crazy when he announces us. And
we're going to make sure. Yeah, we're going to make sure we go get our prizes, make sure we win a raffle. So hopefully you guys, come by David Adams for an F&M. Send us a message. We're looking for building an EH deck. If you have any crazy standard decks you guys want us to build, we will build anything. We did Maze's End. We did Festering New. We will build a deck around, any pet cards you guys have.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And we'll make it work. I mean, we went 3-1 this week. We went 12-0 last time. We got a pretty good win rate considering we're playing these back of the binder cards that should just be ripped up. But yeah, on that note, guys, thanks for coming out for F&M with us. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to watch the feature matches, they'll be posted too. I'll try to get up as soon as possible. We got like 4 hours of video, maybe more. So we're going to try as hard as we can to get up as soon as possible. And we appreciate everything Justin's done for us, the things he always does for us.
Yeah, huge shout out to Justin getting this all the tech stuff done.
I mean, the fact that, we had like a day or two to actually get audio going on the first one was amazing. The fact that we just winged video in like a day, pretty sweet. I mean, we're taking a little more high tech, get some, maybe a better camera, things like that. I'll be in the process of working on that, but I think it's pretty awesome we were able to record feature matches.
Huge shout out to Justin, just mentioned it. Huge shout out to all of our opponents that were nice enough to play us on camera, even though they didn't have a choice. Huge shout outs to David Adams for allowing us to do this event.
Shout outs to Collectors for working with the Gary Horschel event.
Shout outs to
in
Dark Forest because Neil
LaFord is great.
Yeah, love Neil. Shout outs to Neil. Much love. Neil tells me every morning when I see him, because I live with him now.
John Blevins now lives at Dark Forest Games.
That's true, I do.
A little bit of a conflict of interest here, maybe?
No, I'm interested in everything. Neil wants the Dunklers show to get political. He wants it to be a call-in politics show that flip-flops every episode.
I like it. We could do it. We could talk about some, the mayoral race or some or political events, things
Syria,
like that.
All that stuff.
Oh God.
Neil said that he was going to call David Adams and demand to speak with the Dunklers tonight. He very well may have.
We are not a call-in show, but if we ever get a call-in, we are taking
We're
it.
We're going to have access to a phone.
We are going to take it on the air. We're going to give some major shout-outs, and we might give a prize to the first person who calls us when we are recording live we'll do a 1 hour magical window, and you get one call. And if you call between that hour, you will win a special prize. Also, major shout outs to the people who went to FNM, did 4-0. Shout outs to people who came for their first FNM.
Yeah.
It's always hard to go from casual to a more competitive atmosphere. But David Adams is really good with that. And you guys bring your friends, tell your friends to come to Magic. It's a great time. And if you guys have friends that are new at Magic and maybe they need some help, whatever, send them our way. We can give pointers and things like that. Dodge some of the pitfalls that some of the newer players go through in terms of deck building, collecting, trading, buying cards, things like that. We can help. So we're here. Like I said, we're here for the Buffalo community.
Yep.
Shout outs to extra large women's shirts with Phoenix on them. Major shout outs.
Oh.
Shout outs to Woot.com, my brother, for giving me the shirt. Shout outs to Woot for giving him the wrong shirt so he could give me the shirt.
Shout outs to Alex Bianchi for being game day champion all the time.
Always.
Just got the thumbs up.
We got a thumbs up.
For shout outs to Alex Bianchi. I gave him a real life shout out yesterday. Just stand up, guy. You can't say it enough. Shout outs to Alex Bianchi.
I'm looking around the room
Alex
trying to give some more
Bianchi
shout
is
outs.
just going to be a celebrity to these people who have no idea who he is.
Oh, I know.
They're going to play. They're going to be at a pizza queue. They're going to play him. They're like, oh my God, I'm playing against Alex Bianchi. I'm so nervous.
We're going to give him the advantage.
I'm so nervous.
But on top of that,
and then he's actually going to destroy you anyway.
Yeah. A couple big events coming up. GameCore is doing a TCG player platinum event. Check out their Facebook page, just GameCore LLC. I might be there doing commentary, doing a stream with Jim Reed, which would be awesome. I'm not sure. I don't know if John will be busy or not. On top of that, a couple Grand Prix trials coming up for other events. Even if you're not interested in going to the Grand Prix, it's a good way to get more practice. It's run a competitive REL, so you get used to playing at bigger events.
Yep.
In case we don't do another podcast before Detroit, good luck to everyone who's going to be playing there. I know Kai Burnett's going. Darren, shout out to Darren for surviving Romania, protecting us from all the vampires.
Protecting us from the vampires, keeping stability with Charlie Weasley and the dragon research, for surviving the facility levels and Goldeneye.
If he comes home with an RCP-90 and body armor, he will be on a Dunkler token. Yeah. No one will get that.
He said he only came back with slappers.
I don't know what slappers are. Oh, slappers. Oh, slappers.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's too old for half of the people at this FNM.
And too young for the other half.
Yeah.
It's literally that sweet spot between Blevins and I.
Yeah, that
Sean Kemp, Futurama, noticeably F-18. We're so lame. People are looking at us like we're crazy. No one gets any of the references.
We got the 10-year-old kids over here that just have no idea what's going on. And
like they mentioned Ron Weasley.
Wow, I'm 10 and I'm way cooler than those guys. 12.
12-year-old.
I'm just kidding. I'm done. I'm done. I can't even.
Vic, is that Ron Weasley with long hair and a Dunkler hat?
I think we need to cut this off while we're still only slightly behind.
Yeah. So thanks for everyone showing up. So congratulations to everyone. Like the Facebook, check us out, and hopefully we'll see you guys at FNM next week. Bye.